That's what I'm gonna re-ask. Is it a thing?
It's a thing, dog.
Would these guys really crash out for real?
They're never.
If that mean you got all they bitches, dog, all they bitches, dog, because none of these niggas is your friend, dog.
Wow. Dylan.
We love hip hop.
I gotta give you guys a quick disclaimer. Also, we're probably gonna be having some issues with I'm having issues logging into my friggin' Facebook on my laptop, bro.
Yo, Instagram. I don't know if it's connected to Facebook.
Yes, it is.
No, but like for the issue wise, because yesterday randomly I was getting logged in, logged out, logged in, logged out, logged in, logged out.
They're shadowing. There's something called shadowing. Somebody has your dog.
Think so?
Really?
They're shadowing you.
I changed my password.
And when you start getting a little bit bigger. No. It's real. When you start getting a little bit bigger, like you, Friday, and me, we gotta watch out for those things. Your VPN, you just got one the other day. Get another VPN for your phone. Now I got one. Right? You get the VPN, and that blocks them from actually being able to shadow you now.
So what is it? What is shadowing? Like what is
shadowing? Is basically being in your phone. These people are knowing how to now be in your phone.
So you think somebody else is controlling?
Someone can control your phone. And this is how they'll get you to pay back for your phone. This is how they get you.
They take control of your phone
and then you're going to be like, yo, all my information. Okay, you want it. Then they'll call you.
Word. On your phone.
On your phone.
Hi, I'm your
sucker. You want back your phone and all your info?
This is your phone speaking to you.
You want me to let everybody know what kind of you're watching? Okay, here you go. Like, pay this amount of money by this day, or you could test your luck.
That's scary, yo. But how did they get into that? Is it an
your
email?
VPN. Look how Trudeau has everything now, where they can know what you're fucking watching, bro.
Hold on, that's too.
Are we already recording?
Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't know.
Keep going.
I didn't know.
Keep looking on Trudeau though. I like that.
It's even worse. His ex-wife just dropped the book.
I think she got a man.
Not about a man.
I think she got a new dude.
Yeah, she has a new dude. But now
is she talking mad smack about it?
We need to read the book, but I was being told don't give her a red cent.
Yeah.
Because this could be a publicity thing, right?
Yeah.
And like she's been living off of her tax-free tax money all her life anyways, and she comes from a good family and everything. So anyways, right? But on to another thing. He can make it where he sees all our info now. It could be the government doing that to you, bro.
Crazy.
Trudeau's up in your phone.
It was so random, and it was spamming. You know, it wasn't just like logged off.
Next thing they're gonna show you what you're watching, bro.
That's crazy.
Clear your phone, get your VPN,
clear browser history,
do
all
your thing. Yeah. But they can get all that. That's from once they know how to get in once they can shadow you. VPN.
Does that mean? So I'm taking from this is that I'm getting big enough for them to do that.
You're the voice
here, bro.
You're the voice.
The voice.
You're the voice. They want to know who's the voice.
They're trying to investigate,
They're over
bro.
here like, yo, let's get into this guy's account.
They're like, oh, this guy Dusty. What?
No, but I seen Poetic Flacco talking about that too. He posted on his Twitter and a few other places. I keep on getting logged out of my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a thing.
Fishy.
Like, make sure, and I'm getting super nerdy. Make sure to have your two-way authenticator on.
I just turned that on. Put my new number on that one. So
even have like an authenticator app. Like Google has authenticator apps where it just has a number that you have to plug in when you're trying to go into your account, and that number disappears after like 30 seconds. So if you don't put that number in, you got to put the new one in. You know what I'm saying? Nobody could just take the same number you put in because that's gone into the ether. You know what I'm saying?
Show me that one.
Yeah. There's some.
Gotta keep us
that's
protected.
next level of security.
You gotta keep us protected though, because you know your guys out here looking crazy.
I don't want y'all getting hacked, man.
They see all the shit you tell us.
Yo, being hacked it's violating, bro. It doesn't
for
feel
real,
good, man.
It's gone in a second.
Yeah,
it's like instant, like warfare.
Yeah. I had the YouTube hack before, fam. It wasn't a good look, bro.
Yeah.
Quick fast before we get into stuff. Also, have y'all been and I know B3, you don't really keep up with the No Jumper universe as much, but you know who Lush One is. You know who Lush One is, obviously. Of course. Have y'all been keeping up with Lush?
I have been, but what's up right now? I might have missed something.
He's on a new No Jumper episode, like the last one that dropped on Friday. They dropped the podcast episode, and he was there with a couple of other gentlemen. And I said this before, he fell off the wagon hard.
For
come on.
yeah.
No, but
Are you gonna be all right?
I'm
he's
gonna
not
be
all
all
right.
right.
Because I'm riding this out. We're riding the Lush show out. If you pass out, you're passing out in that chair.
Like, they had a king can of whatever beer there. They were talking about doing lines.
Oh, come on,
I was
guys.
just like, damn.
Keep that to
bro.
yourself.
Like, I had a good convo with him, and he was talking about his sobriety and all that, bro. And like now he's just like crashing out. But every time, the more he crashes out, the more he gets up on the platform.
So it's like a crash out
but
thing.
isn't that what like No Jumper is kind of known for that now? Like
I think
allowing
so.
people to crash out on their platform.
It's become the
If
the
you're
last
gonna
guy
be
just-
sober, I don't need you for content, bruh. You're
Yeah,
ready to talk.
yeah, exactly.
Talk to me about.
sober's boring.
We don't do the
bro.
sober thing over here.
I don't need nobody
The
sober.
last
on
guy
the
just
panel.
crashed out on there too. The
Rick baby.
yeah,
Rick.
no.
Yeah, and he was like, I could be high or whatever. So it's like, and listen, this is with all due respect because like I gotta be over there just now, but like
Yeah, you don't want them rushing your ass.
I know,
And
man.
then I ain't there to help you, dog.
You're the next episode.
I might be too sober for over there, bro.
You'll be ready to.
If you're not ready to crash out, you're not coming
but
on,
you
man.
know what though? As long as you're sober, when they're ready to crash out on you, you ready to go. You all right?
I'm just saying, like,
Better hold it down, bro.
I'm not leaned out. I'm not, you know.
Well, might be first for this might be the first for something.
No.
They gonna have you over there pouring out a fifth, like yeah, pour the
This for
line.
Canada.
Imagine me in the interview nodding off.
They be like, yeah, we got your Canadian bacon over here. Yeah, crashing out. No jumper TV.
That'll go viral now.
I just want for us to keep an eye on Lush. I'm just putting it in the air, just so that like anytime you guys see him pop up on the screen, just keep an eye on him, man, because he's gonna hit rock bottom before he's like, I gotta sober up again, man. Because he was sober for the first time he was on No Jumper. He was talking about, I used to do meth, but now I've been sober for this amount of years, or a
That's
year.
crazy, meth. That's cheap.
Bro,
That's
he was
cheap.
going like he was doing drugs.
Yeah, I know,
bro.
but that's so cheap. Like you're doing meth, like you're cheap. Why don't you get some stuff from outer space, dude?
The man wants to go
know what I
on to Skid Row with that, bro.
Amateur.
Yeah, like you're going meth. That's $5 a glass. Anybody can give you glass, and you thinking you're gone, right? Like
Hey.
go get some stuff from outer space and put on a spacesuit and really do your thing, right? Like these guys,
just
man.
do no drugs.
No, I know. That's the whole point. Where you gonna go?
This is a
outer
certified
space.
message by Dusty
Outer
Wallace.
space is no drugs, right? Like let's be for real, right? Put on a spacesuit and go somewhere.
Go meditate or something,
Right?
man.
Yeah, exactly. But at the end of the day, it's each your own, right? Like
I guess.
some people have their vices, right? And then they don't know how strong they are until they actually hit rock bottom.
Facts.
I'm telling you. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I've been there.
Right? So have I. So,
What do y'all think about, like, okay, we're talking about it here, and we'll trust me, gang, we'll get into the pot just now, right? But we're talking about it here, right? But I already spoke about it on a live at some point, and then people jumped in the comments and said, yo, if that's your homie, why didn't you pull him aside? Why are you talking about it on live?
sometimes embarrassment is the only way you can get your point across.
No, but
That's true, but also some people don't listen, fam.
that too.
The more you tell them or talk to them like you're, giving them some that they need to fix up about themselves, the less they want to hear about it.
And also, how about Lush is not my homie? I've never met Lush in person. Like,
There ain't no friends in
He's
this
not,
rap
he's not
stuff,
obligated
man.
to like change somebody's life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there ain't no friends in this rap stuff and in this entertainment stuff. They really ain't no friends,
No,
anyways.
it's
right?
no, I like him. He's a cool guy. But like, we know each other. We don't even know each other. We've met through a screen, and I interviewed him. That's not my homie.
The works of technology these days, though.
Yeah.
People will think it's your homie because you're speaking to them through a screen.
No, we just had good banter in an interview.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that like I've known him from 19 how long. Like,
Yeah. And you
yeah.
know, you did meth with him and stuff like that.
No.
But I'm saying, like, it's not like I'm sitting there,
Yeah, pass the pipe, man.
Yeah, man. Like, we used to do meth together.
Back in the day.
Pause.
Yeah. But listen, man, I just wanted to put a little PSA out there for the boy Lush.
His
You know what I'm
homies
saying?
should definitely check on him and shit.
Does he have homies, man?
Of course he does. Homies who do the same thing he doing. So they checking out to see, hey, did you
Somebody
finish that
check on
8-ball, dog?
Somebody
go
check
re-up?
on him.
Did you re-up yet, dog? You have any more glass for us to smoke?
Yeah. Let's start this shit, man. Got some shit.
Took a shot at Henny, I be going brazen. It's a whole nother domain.
Hey.
Out the bottle.
Nah, that's an anthem.
That's my stuff.
That's an anthem.
That's my stuff, man. I was listening to this on the way up here.
That one changed it. That changed the game. That shook up the game.
Future Hendrix.
So we are Buck is the world's most smoked out podcast. We love hip hop. I'm your host with the most toast, Friday Ricky Tread, aka Ricky Hendrix, aka Mask Off, aka we got motion today, man. Episode 456. We back at it. We got Dusty Wallace in the motherfucking building.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes,
A round
sir.
of applause for smoothest hustle in the room. Thank you. Wagwan people.
There.
You know what I mean? Wagwan. Trappity trap.
Trappity trap in the building. And we got B Thrizzle in the motherfucking building.
Yes, sir. B Thrizzle and the Kizzle. You know what the buzz is about. What's up, guys?
B13.
Hello.
Yo.
Hello.
And also, big salute to DJ Czar. He's not here today. You know what I'm saying?
Shawarma.
AKA Young Shawarma.
He's
but-
out saving the world right now.
Yeah.
He's out saving the world.
Too much. The way you said that, dude. I was like, whoa. Yeah, he's being a vigilante.
The young shawarma sign went in the sky last night.
And he became
he's-
a vigilante.
That's it.
That's it. The best
He
thing
put on a
going
falafel cap.
No.
Cape.
But yeah, man, he'll be back just now. But big salute to Young Shawarma, aka DJ Czar. Before we get into it, let me give a quick set of salute to the sponsors. Big salute to Diamond Club. Hit them up on their Instagram if you need that loud. Hit them up on their Instagram at Diamond Club _Canada. They got all the piffity piff. They got edibles. They got all types of goodies 420 related. You can use the code We Love Hip Hop and get a discount on anything on the menu. You heard? Also, if you need that blem, there's a pack of steaming hot grabber right on the table right there. Hit them up on their Instagram, steaming hot grabber. Okay, and they can all different types of grabber flavors and different ways that you can dispense the grabber. So once again, steaming hot grabber on Instagram, and use the code We Love Hip Hop if you want a little discount. You heard me?
Yeah, man.
A couple of announcements also before we get into it. Actually, you know what? Just a couple of things that we do need to. We're gonna be talking about some beef today. We're going to be talking about music today. For once.
Thank you.
It's a music podcast.
Let's get a round of applause for that.
Applause for a music podcast.
All the music lovers. Wait, what? What are we talking about today? Music?
This became a conspiracy.
It's our turn, guys.
We're going to talk about hip hop.
In months.
You know what I'm saying? So for the people who don't want to hear about music, I guess maybe tap into the next episode, but keep watching.
Yeah.
And hit that subscribe also for the YouTubers out there.
Let's go.
Announcements. There's the live show that the 3 live shows that's going to be going down for the Junk Show. That's the 18th, the 19th, and on 420 over in April. Okay, we're gonna be in Hamilton, we're gonna be in Niagara Falls, and then last but not least, we're gonna be here in Toronto. All the details will be in the description. And yeah, man, we're giving away tickets for this Junk Show also. So there's 3 trivia questions that are in the description as well, and you'll be able to win a couple of tickets to any of the 3 locations. Big salute to Stone Giants bringing this down and everybody else on deck. Also, I'm just going off the top of the head today.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Freestyling.
Freestyling.
I feel like you can't rap. No more.
They got the Elzai and Fat Cat show that's going down at the Rivoli. I don't remember the exact address for the Rivoli, so I can't freestyle that much. You know what I'm saying?
No, isn't Rivoli? Okay, go.
If y'all can give me a quick fact check on the Rivoli of where the address is, fast.
I
But
think it's around Queen.
it's
it's
Queen
Queen.
Street West. But Elzai and Fat Cat, Detroit's finest. Okay, big salute to JD 334
Queen Street.
Queen Street West. Okay, there's going to be performances by Natural Born Strangers, Lizeppo, John Kabongo. There's one name that I am forgetting, but my apologies. And it's going to be On the Wheels of Steel, DJ Law, and hosted by yours truly, Friday Ricky Tread.
John Kabongo's working his way up,
Doing this tang.
Good job, brother. Good job.
Also, the night before that, there's going to be a show for MOP and Cool G Rap. Okay, that's going down over there at the
Oh, the Opera House.
No, Phoenix. The
Phoenix concert. Yes.
Okay, the Phoenix Concert Hall over there on Sherburne Street, 410 Sherburne Street, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, Billy Dan's,
Fizzy Womack.
Okay, it's the Mash Out Posse. All right, big salute to Lord Fury, who's going to be hosting the show. Opening acts, Ason Eastwood, and a whole bunch of other people.
Is Smacks on that? Snacks on that?
I'm not sure, but all the links, everything that you need will be in the descriptions, okay? But there's going to be a lot of hip hop going down this month. Before we even get into anything, how y'all doing, man? Y'all good? How's your week been?
Yeah, man, I'm cooling, man.
How's your week been, bro?
Cool. Just we just finally got some winter. You know what I mean? So you know
this
what I mean?
weather is crazy.
Yeah, I like it.
You like it?
I like it.
You like the winter?
Nah, but I like it. I like it right now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's spring, fam. How is it? We talking about
I don't
winter?
like it when it is,
because
though.
I
That's the
knew
problem.
that we were gonna get that. Like I just knew it. Like I was just like, you know what? There's no way we're walking out of this scot clean. Free.
No, for sure.
With snow on the ground. There's no way.
For sure. It was too easy.
It was just too easy.
Yeah.
Winter
Yo,
slap us on the way out.
I've been
Right?
saying that the seasons are switching.
Well,
Summer is gonna be more winter. Like those months are gonna be now where the winter kind of lies, the colder parts, and then now the hotter days in the summer, like weather is gonna be more where the winter months are. Like imagine a summer Christmas.
That'd be great, but
But like
in the Caribbean, that's how it is.
Yeah.
Where you're from, that's how it is.
Yeah, for real.
Maybe
Like,
that
that's
global
just-
warming, there might be something to that.
I wouldn't mind it. Honestly, I wouldn't mind it. And I think global warming is just it's a fraud thing.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people have been saying. I'm kind of divided on. I haven't done enough research to know
Fam,
whether I believe it or not.
come on, man.
They definitely have something
The
to do
world
with
cleanses itself.
Yeah.
The person who is telling you that there's global warming uses up more gas than we do in a year by just using their private jet just to get on that free Jamaica trip that used our tax paying money for.
Yeah.
Let's be real now.
You
know
mean
what
at the one at the plantation?
Which are-
Salute to Justin Trudeau.
Salute. But I hope his wife tears a mutt hole in his butt in that book.
No, man.
We probably have to run for the hills if we really find out what she's talking about.
Start finding out about the freak offs. But other than that, you guys, what's the
Chapter 7.
highlights of the week? Anything crazy going on this week, or since the last time I seen y'all?
You know what? Things just happen for me. Just goes by. It's like, whoa, that happened. All right, keep it going. I'm alive.
Well, listen, this week I feel like a pretty productive week, man.
Yeah.
I've been moving around.
Yeah.
One thing I didn't mention last week, big salute to Flash Johnson, director Flash Johnson.
Yes, I seen that.
Right, I did an interview with him a couple of weeks ago. I'm still waiting for that to drop. I see he has one that's out right now with Director X.
Director X.
Right, but the set that he had rented for that place and everything was very nice. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to that interview. But I also did an interview with YouTube Streets.
Okay.
Right, on their live YouTube, on their YouTube channel live. Right, so big salute to YouTube Streets, big salute to New Wave, and big salute to AGB to Don, who linked that up. So we got to do an interview live on their YouTube, and I was able to connect the live over to my YouTube channel at the same time.
Wow.
Oh, dope.
So it was being streamed
Simultaneous
simultaneous.
lives?
Yeah.
Good stuff. So it came over.
Yeah.
Translation.
So that was a nice little look right there. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Nice.
And still staying on interviews. Like we're talking about behind the scenes. I interviewed Presidente. I don't know. Should I put an air horn for that one? I'm gonna put it. That air horn's on the behalf of me. I don't want to put it on you because for people who don't know who Presidente is, Mark Moore, considered to be one of Toronto's first serial killers, or hood serial killers at least. You know what I'm saying? Because there's been others, obviously. But I did a documentary piece on him a while back, maybe about a year and a half ago. That went crazy. For the people who are in Toronto who know his story, anybody who lives in Toronto and especially who's in the scene, they know who Mark Moore is.
Yeah,
you know what
sure.
I'm saying? So I had the opportunity to get on the phone with him. He's there in New Brunswick right now. They got him locked up, right?
Wow.
So we got on a 1 hour phone call, and I got a full, concise interview with Presidente.
Man.
So look out for that.
That must have been the energy.
Yo, dude, like you gotta understand, like the things that he's been convicted for, like these are like when I was doing my research for the documentary, I was like, this is heavy. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, but does it clarify your thoughts of what you were thinking? Well, you're not very you can't be thinking personal. Let me just put that out there for the people.
Yeah.
He's not thinking personal. But you got to remember, like, you obviously know, like, those are people's families that have been taken from them and stuff like that, right? So, like, to clear that up, now, are you going to do a second part where maybe you speak to the parents?
If they want to talk, then sure, right? If, like, once it's out, the first time that I dropped the first documentary piece, I never got any responses back from any of the families, right? And I'm saying that because I've received responses from people's families before for content.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm asking you, cuz.
So when I dropped that doc, and you got to keep in mind, this doc has over 100,000 views on it.
Yes, sir.
So I never received any like emails, DMs, anything saying like, yo, I'm the son of this person or I'm the family member. So, you know, that's clear there. But who knows? Once they hear him speak, that might happen. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you guys this one little, I don't want to say a spoiler alert, but he's saying that he ain't do it. So
sorry, Mark.
But like, yeah, that's gonna
sorry,
be
dog.
I'll give you guys that early now, right? For the people in the audience, like that's, you know what I mean? The interview is going to be centered around a lot of different things, and we got his whole life story and everything. But as far as his angle on the four murders, he said he ain't do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just put that out there.
You gonna have people in an uproar when this shit come on.
They gotta tune in.
He ain't do it.
Listen, fam, should I put a sound effect on that? Where is it?
I remember him saying, though, the demons made him do it, right?
Listen, fam, I was glad to.
Is he trying to get an appeal?
Well, he's been gone since 2012, 2010.
Or did they give him with no chance of parole?
His parole might not be coming around till like another 5-10 years, like a parole opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I don't remember exactly the details from my research, but like I didn't know if he got life with no possibility of parole. But when you do have possibility of parole, that's like 18 years.
That convicted of 4, that's crazy.
Yeah, you might have to do.
Isn't that 4 lifetimes?
Yes.
So like
that's 100 years.
Yeah, nobody lives that long either way.
You never know. Still,
100 years after your 30 years that you already lived on the earth.
It's crazy.
Be surprised you don't gotta flip and worry about someone killing. Well, no, you do in there. You could,
but there's a chance
you can still get murked. But once you get old, nobody trying to murk you in.
Even with the lifetime convictions, you still have chance of like what is it, parole, like coming out
at daytime.
Well, the thing is, I'm not sure because I'm not a lawyer. I think it's more like, okay, if you are eligible for parole, it's after your first, let's say, 25 years. Okay, you can go up in front of the parole board. They'll probably tell you, no, you have 3 other life sentences because you got, let's say, 4 bodies, right? And then after another 25 years, you can go in front of the parole board again.
Okay. You gotta get a spoon and start digging.
So, the thing is, you don't get kept in the same place because, like I said, he's in New Brunswick right now. He didn't start his journey in New Brunswick.
Does he want people to really know where he is?
He says it. He says it in the interview, right?
Okay, I'm just asking.
But like him and other guys who I've interviewed in the past, that's not their first destination that I'm talking to them in. They're like on their 5th destination. You know what I'm saying? They get shipped around. You know, things change in the jail. They might get into a fight. Something, whatever happens, boom, move to this place. Then they're moved out west. The man said he was in Vancouver at one point.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, like, I don't want to give out too much. It's in the member section right now. If you want to go and see that early, go become a member. It is a dope. I don't want to toot my own horn, but it is a dope interview, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But F all that, man. let's get to the shits. Big salute to the sponsors, Diamond Club, with delivery all over the GTA and now all across Canada. They got the best selection of flour, edibles, and pens, and all types of goodies that you need. You can find them on their Instagram page, DiamondClub_Canada, or you can find them on the 7 Days of Weed app as well as the Leafy Things app. Let them know that you heard about them through the We Love Hip Hop Network, and they may give you a discount. Big salute to Diamond Club. Cheer! Mm-hmm. Did you guys hear the Future track with the surprise Kendrick Lamar verse?
Of course.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I was playing it on the way up here.
So everybody now in the whole hip hop game is like doing lyric breakdowns and analyzations. The bars are online now, like so you can read through.
Yeah, you seen the posters that are coming out about the...
No. Oh, man. What kind of posters talking?
Dog, there's a Civil War. You know Civil War, Iron Man versus Captain America?
Yeah.
They got Drake and the whole lineup on the right side with Bad Bunny and them, right? And then on the left side, you got Kendrick and
Kanye.
Future, Metro,
oh my God.
Kanye. It was somebody else too, but yeah, it was like, you know, like the Civil War between the two groups. It's crazy.
It's wild, bro. So
because this Kendrick verse is kind of mad.
So I'm trying to find what's the name of the damn song, because the thing is with this album here, I'm looking at the album and they did a cool thing, but I'm not always a big fan of it, where they take the they don't put the features on Spotify. You know what I'm talking about? So it'll just say Future Metro Booming, and
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So I don't know the name of the exact song. I'm gonna pull it up here. Okay, like that.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get to it. Sorry, Future. I'm gonna have to skip past your verse.
Metro.
Hold on a second. What do you guys think of the beat?
The beat is disgusting.
Yeah, Metro snapped on all of these.
Yeah, snap, and then a couple the sample in there.
The Barry White sample, the you know where that's from? You know that's from that, right? That's a Barry White sample.
Yeah.
Right?
That's crazy.
You know what? Let me do the science for y'all quick fast. Because I know B3 as a young producer, I need you to know these things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't just be a paste and put together producer. You better
Metro's sampling has always been on point.
Yeah,
he's always like,
yo, Cardi
picking
used
some
that
off
first.
The bottom of the barrel.
Cardi
like
used it first. Cardinal Official.
Oh,
that's the side.
No,
We got it together, didn't we?
that's not it. Let me see where I'll do a quick YouTube thing. Metro sample.
Once was a thug from around the way.
You know who else sampled that and couldn't use that beat? Ghostface.
and couldn't use it.
He couldn't use it. He couldn't get it cleared.
Metro.
All that. I'm doing too much today.
Yeah. Wake up at AC.
Oh, also, keep in mind, this is a Future track. This is not a Kendrick track.
Nope.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking for a Drake and J. Cole this on a Future track. Just want to put that in perspective.
I know there's a science though.
Problem niggas clicking up.
Let's go, Kenny.
These niggas talking out of goofies with a check. I mean,
A lot of goofies with a check. And also, keep in mind also, goofies means a little bit extra when it comes to Toronto, man.
Yep. What?
You can't be calling
It's
man
a
no
heavy
goofies
term.
in Toronto.
It's a heavy
No,
term.
no. Mans will crash out for that.
Yeah. But it's a double entendre. Goofies with a check, right? You know, man's getting a check, he's getting his money.
Nike.
But the Nike deal.
I hope them sent me legit. No 40 water. Tell 'em.
No 40 water.
Oh,
Niggas clicking up, but cannot be legit no 40 water. So that's another double entendre, right? I don't know. There's a bunch of shit in that one little line, right?
Yep.
Niggas clicking up, Drake and Cole now getting together. The mans are going on tour, right?
Yeah.
But trying to be legit, no 40 water. Be legit is E40's homie.
Yeah. And be legit. Yeah. Go on.
Right? So he's giving an ode to E40, but no 40 water is a diss at 40. But the 40 water, the underwater sound.
And 40 water means beer in California.
Mm.
Means brew.
Yeah.
It means brew because that's
what is
that's
that? A
open.
quadruple entendre?
Triple entendre.
They take it for whatever you want, dog. If you
Yeah,
talking to you or you.
If
At
the
that
shoe
moment,
fits.
if the shoe fit, you gonna wear
The
it.
type
Bud.
shit, bar.
And everybody used to say like, oh, that OVO sound, they had that underwater
Water.
beat sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
said
that
no,
filter.
Yeah. They said no 40 water.
Yeah, get up with me. Fuck sneak dissing. First person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. I crashed.
Oh, he
I
just
hope they
every
came with 3 switches. I crash out.
You know? And he mentioned the first person shooter, right? That's the
Boy.
name of their tune.
Yep.
So he's obviously getting at these niggas.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's not he said it. Sneak this thing. He's not sneak dissing. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of tried to show you something last week about Drake and America. You think they like him? They don't like him as much. They don't. When we go there, we're gonna listen to Power 101 whatevers. And you're gonna see how much more they play Kung Fu Kenny and how much more they play America than they play over than Drake. That's why Drake's the remix king
I'll have to go
for
see
American
for myself.
music. Yeah, you'll see.
But I feel that maybe what you might be thinking, and
Yeah.
I don't want to speak for you, but the fans love Drake,
Yeah.
but the industry doesn't. His peers don't love him like that. the other American rappers, like, how does this guy keep on kicking the industry's back in and you're a Canadian, bro? Like, this is
Yeah.
annoying.
Yeah. Okay, so then maybe that's what I mean. But
Yeah.
nah, I mean it in the whole sense. I mean it from the fan wise to everything. But I'm saying, yeah, he's selling out arenas there.
Yeah.
But he also still has to bring out his surprise guests there. They're wondering who's gonna come out there, right?
Yeah.
Like,
But I think Drake could do it by himself without a bunch of surprise guests. He'll still get a full arena of people, fam.
very much so. Very much so. Very
Drake
much
sells
so.
a lot of records in America.
I figured it out though. These guys behind his back, they shading.
His peers.
His peers are shady.
Well, fam, if every time you drop,
Yeah.
everybody has to get out the way.
And the world stops.
No matter how much, like, yo, you gotta be down with him just so that you could be part of the wave, fam. Because otherwise, it's like you're against him, fam. It'd be annoying, fam.
It's that
his
get down or lay down.
existence is annoying, bro.
Get down or lay down.
Yeah, fam. Like, bro, like, this nigga dropping again, fam. I was just like, I've heard a few other people talking. Big Sean dropped a song like in the same time as this song dropped, but because Kendrick is going at Drake and Cole, nobody cares.
Ill and void.
Yes.
Yeah.
So to be like the person who has to be around Drake, who has to exist in the music industry around him, it's probably annoying, fam. Like,
Yeah, but I seen Travis Scott telling them to run the tune.
because they want him out of here too.
But I thought Travis and him were brethren.
Nobody's fam.
No one's safe.
How many times have you said there's no friends in the industry, bro?
None
The man has
whatsoever.
a song called "No Friends in the Industry."
The thing is, and Future makes it clear, like he fucks all these rap niggas girls, dog.
And Drake does too.
Exactly. I think Drake fuck one of Future's girls, dog.
That's the thing that's going around right now. They're saying that there's actually a picture that's out now of the girl that they're saying that these guys have actually been fighting over.
Yo, they all share the same bitch, and they get.
I refuse to believe these guys are not crashing out, but getting over girls.
No, bro.
But I hear it all the time, though.
They get so many girls, bro.
Yeah, but
But
there'd be
they're
that.
There's no way.
There'd be that one that got some.
There's no way, bro.
Got some bomb ass pussy.
I don't even think it'd be that one. I think niggas are more sensitive than we know.
Of course, bro.
Yeah.
It sounds good, like, oh, the guys can get all these bitches. Oh, it's so soft.
No, they can't.
Like, I was watching something called off-brand show that still music related called Girls 5 Ever. Okay,
Girls 5 Ever.
it's like a show on Netflix it's on Netflix, right?
Okay.
With these 4 girls these older women who got back together and made their girl group. Okay,
Okay.
It's some corny, funny shit.
Yeah.
There's only
Right?
4 of them.
Yeah, there's 4 of them, but they used to be a 5-girl group, so they call themselves Girls 5 Ever.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the people who watch it on TV, they'll be like, yeah, that show's funny.
Yeah.
However, there's the one old chick who she's trying to sow her old oats. So now that they're doing their little cheap ass tour, she's trying to smash girls on the tour. But she keeps on falling in love with every single girl that she smashes on all the groupies. But she's trying to play it off like, yo, I'm gonna smash all these chicks, right? Because
But she falling in love.
she's falling in love
And
all
that's
the
what
time.
they doing.
That's what these niggas is doing.
They catching feelings.
Like, yeah, okay, we can get 100 BBL chicks, but every 2 chicks, I'm like, just stay a little longer.
Yeah, I love her, dog. I love her, dog. Because imagine, you ain't got shit to do all day. So you're just like, damn.
I like your personality. Still,
I'll
you
buy
should
her
hang
Birkin.
out.
Meanwhile, she played your ass.
Yo, but isn't Future like the most famous for being petty and like
yeah, and got a bunch of baby moms and all that.
and like
So-
women to him is not really like
Is it?
gonna be locked down.
Rain is in my video heavyweights, one of his baby mothers.
Oh yeah,
Swear to God. You know what I
Okay.
mean? You got a bunch of baby moms.
but that's what I'm saying.
But he probably
is this like a crazy issue for him because he's got so many like
Yeah, but it's mine.
They're my baby
it's a-
mama.
You're mine. Like,
okay.
no,
Fam,
these-
the man's
these hoes is
nutting in
mine.
these girls and getting them pregnant. It's okay. I understand being reckless, but like, fam, if you're nutting in a girl and getting her pregnant, and now this is your baby mom, you like her a little bit more than she was a groupie.
Yeah, and she's been around you more than once.
You just smashed her like a few times, fam. She didn't just smash her when you popped up in Phoenix.
Yeah. She came on road with you
Yeah,
after you left
yeah,
Phoenix.
yeah, stay
You
with
met
me.
her in Phoenix.
Get
and
in a
dropped-
bus.
And by the time your escapade with her was over, it was New York.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And this is probably happening with multiple girls, and then it happens with the same girl. Oh, wait a minute. They pillow talk. Wait, I was with Drake.
Yeah, because Rain was with Tory Lanez before Tory went to jail. And that's one of Future's baby moms.
Why do they all have the same girls? I don't understand this, fam.
Because didn't Cat Williams told you this already, dog?
What did he? I don't remember. He
There's
said a lot of things.
There's a special kit for them. There's a special kit. You notice they all look the same.
Yes, they
Right?
got the BBL starter kit.
They just all look the same. They're
Yeah.
given to you by the government. Like they're given to you by the handler. The handler goes and finds them.
Here's a complimentary BBL.
Here you go. Here's this one you gotta be with.
Here's the keys.
Yeah.
And shut the hell up, or else I'm gonna tell everybody say you're a guy. You know what I mean? And you're that's it. You know? And you get the same thing, and everybody passes that around. And whoever gets lucky breeds it.
That's
Type musical
crazy.
chairs, brother.
Musical chair.
Because I refuse to believe that these guys.
When the music stops, everybody's trying to find a bitch. Everybody's trying to
Well,
find a
they all,
bitch.
it's the
Ah,
saying.
man,
It goes
I'm
back
out.
to the saying. It wasn't. She was never yours. It was just your turn.
Exactly. And it was all good just a week ago.
Yeah, because I
And
refuse
Pum
to
Pum cutting a
believe
tool.
that these guys. I don't know about Kendrick and Cole. I know Kendrick is more on the lyrical stuff, but Future and Drake, them having an issue and all of this being because of a girl is crazy.
It's gonna get petty, you're saying?
No,
it's
but
like
fam, these guys are
more
so
petty?
rich, fam. Why are you fighting over women?
Because, dog.
Come on, man. You guys are winning.
Another
You're not
man's
even winning.
trash
You
is
won.
another man's treasure,
That's the
bro.
principle.
No, but fam, they won the game. They're not even winning. They won already.
I
They're
know.
just doing laps
Laps
now. Like, what are you complaining about? Like,
okay,
oh, you took my
okay.
girl?
Yeah.
Like, fam, you won the game.
Bro, we're rich. You're rich. You could go find your own things. Why you coming to mine?
You could go buy an island of chicks to make up for the girl that Drake stole from you, fam.
And this is my chicks. These are mine. All mine. My island. My chicks. My shit. You got your money? I got mine.
fantastic.
Go get your shit.
Just sends all the girls they like to that island.
This is all
and just
astronomical
visits
shit.
them.
Huh?
You should just send all the girls he messes with to the island and just visit them.
Well, if Drake wants to be a second, that's his problem. That's what we call in our culture. We call that what? The lick it back. You know what I mean? Like, you're licking it back because like next man's been there, and then after you're now going in there like it's all fine and dandy. That's up to you, my brother. But if you're the Future, you have to be like,
Yeah, but we don't know.
I'm astronomical.
We don't know who was with who first. We don't know the ins and outs of
What is that
the
Drake,
relationship.
What does Drake say? He said he could have been with them, or they're asking him if he's been with them or not. There's a line that he has that's very specific. I don't know if it was on this latest album.
Also, keep in mind this latest album, the album title is, and Metro Boomin has beef with Drake too.
Yes, he does.
Right? So these guys are combination to go
So how did
against
that-
Drake, right?
so how-
but the album is called
Combination.
We Don't Trust You.
So
Who trust who? Who they call the whole album, Yo Drake. Yo, go F yourself, bro.
I was trying to show you something. Thank you. Now back onto the air. There's something to it behind the scenes that we don't know yet.
Drizzy, what you do to them boys? He
did the real Toronto.
Drizzy did something to them,
He did some
man.
Toronto sleazeball shit. I know you did, but that's cool, fam. As long as it didn't happen to you, B. It's better. It's Logic's. As long as it's nobody that's my clique, and you and we in the same clique. This is we riding for the home team. If that mean you got all they bitches, dog, all they bitches, dog, because none of these rap niggas is your friend, dog.
No, but like I'm usually the OVO lawyer, but like
no,
the way these guys are going off, clicking up,
they're mad,
calling your album titles.
We can't go there because of you.
There might be something he did.
Yeah, yeah. We don't trust you. How many of the girls you slew, dog? Come on, brother, you gotta tell us. Just tell us in the comments when you're ready. Give us a 5, 4. Give us the fingers.
When all these guys are mad at you, most deaf, all these different, you might be the common denominator.
I think it's you, Drizzy, but it's okay, bro. None of these rap niggas is your friend, dog.
It's me.
Just remember that. I told you that. Leslie Wallace told you that. None of these rap niggas is your friend. All they bitches. Dog.
Yo, Kendrick had a crazier bar coming up. It was
no, we're not even done with him.
Yo.
Let's not forget this guy.
Yo. I think we gotta leave this one alone, dog.
No.
Because he's winning. He winning right now.
Hold on.
We forget about
Drake. You got 48 hours to respond. You got 48 hours
Green light.
on Future, Booming, and Kung Fu Kenny.
You think?
No.
You think he's gonna do one? You think he's
the man's on vacay, fam.
Yo, you have to come out
man.
the Turks on Caicos.
Louder man, bro.
He's never really on vacay. Like he's working always.
Okay, he's on tour doing the follow up shows to the last tour or whatever, right? But technically, the man said he's going on a break. So for a man to jump out the woodworks and be like,
well, it's Back's turn.
Like when the man's on a yacht, like that's not even fair, fam. And then get at Drake when he's active, my nigga.
He's probably wondering why Future ain't answering his phone. You know, he's like, yo, I haven't talked to Future in a couple weeks.
Bro, I'm in Turks, bro.
No, he probably called him like, yo, come up here. What are you guys dealing with? Meanwhile, him and Booming are booming and
it's like, I'm in the studio right now. I can't talk.
Future just looking at the display saying Drake or the boy
and saying, nah, dog, you done hit one of my bitches, dog.
He just pressing the side of the phone.
Yeah,
mute whatever.
This boy calling me now.
Turns it onto the microphone.
He done have one of my side chicks on his yacht.
Phone rings again. Mute. Yo, Metro, bring it back. Let's
spin that back.
Call up Kenny.
I want to change some bars now.
Yeah, call Kenny up. Call Kung Fu Kenny.
Oh no.
Call Kung Fu.
Drake just calling him over and over again. Bro, where you been? Where you been?
And then the next day this drops. You must be mad.
No. Actually, there's a time when it dropped.
Yeah.
And we'll get back to you, Kenny. Don't worry. Okay?
Kung Fu.
But there's a time, actually, because I was watching Academic Stream last night.
Yeah.
That they're alleging that the time when the song dropped, Drake was in the club.
No, Flip Wilson. When Travis said to drop it?
No, not in the same club. But he was in a club wherever he's chilling and vacationing it. And
a man dropped it.
A man hit. No, they didn't drop it in the club. Somebody sent him a text.
Wow, there's a Kung Fu Kenny.
I'm gonna look it up here on YouTube.
That would be a crazy way to hear it if he was in the club and they just started spinning.
If I was
the track.
Drake, I would just snicker. I'd be like, huh. I'd be like, yeah, I would have given him a real try.
You talking about me?
Yo, fam, I just had your ting over here last night, B.
From what I was seeing from the video, it looked like he was like on his phone, just kind of stressed out still. You know what I'm saying?
My guy, the boy?
There's footage of
Champagne?
Yeah. There's footage of it. I'm going to find it. I'll find it and insert it into the video later, but...
Should be in the club. Focused. Unfazed. We don't care what song was playing. These bitches vibing out.
It was a video of him like in the club, like texting, like, wow, you know what I'm saying? So, because you might not hear the song, but mans are hitting you up like, yo,
this guy came with fire.
Yo, Kendrick's going crazy on you, fam. Walk on. Like, I'll be looking like, what?
All right.
What did he say? I would have been like, what did he say?
Yo, pass me another drink, man. You know?
Pass that blunt too. Pass that blunt too, Chubbs. Give that blunt, Chubbs.
I'm smoking tonight, bro.
We off of vacation now? We off of vacation? I was about to retire.
Man, no, man. Stay on vacation, bro.
Nah, you have 48 hours, brother.
No, I would
top back up.
Honestly,
48 hours, brother. No
as
man
toxic
supposed to
as it may
like
be,
that,
I want to hear Drake rebuttal.
Yo, You know what to do, Jersey. You know what to do, Champagne.
Where the devil and the angel on his man's shoulder. Dusty's like, go to
work, cause
violate him.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Yo, remember saying you put him on his first tour, eh? Kung Fu Kenny was sleeping on sleeping on the floor, dog. Come on, dog. Get back to that motion.
And I'm the one on the other side saying, Drake, just stay on vacation. Please. Go fuck some big booty bitches. It's okay, bro.
Bro, they're mad at you because you. They're mad at you because you the big booty bitch, brother. Let's go and get some more of them, bro. Put them in a trailer load and let's get them all. None of these rap niggas is your friends. Let's kill them all.
Just bring them all to the studio as a muse.
Yeah, yo, do the Mayweather where he had the whole room full of the gal them that time just go twerking.
Just send us. That would be a dope IG video. Just to show him that man's loading up. Just a studio full of gal. Man's in the booth.
And all of them were once yours, guys. All of them were once. All of Future's ex. All of women's gal them all in there. And all of, Kung Fu Kenny, you're lucky you only had one.
A couple of Kendrick's exes in there.
Yeah, but we're going to be releasing that because now the same girl you had from high school is the same girl you have now.
You lucky.
So Drake's good at that, eh? Might have to let them know.
Let's continue this track.
Sorry. No, we get into it.
Like rap this big three. Nigga, it's just big me, nigga.
That's the one right there.
Said the big three, it's just big me. Right? And he continues.
Boom. The best work is a light pack, nigga. Prince outlive Mike Jack, nigga. Boom.
Your best work is a light pack, nigga. Prince outlive Mike Jack. Right? Because
they're saying Mike.
Drake always makes his Michael Jackson comparisons, right?
Yeah, buttons. So the red jacket.
Mm-hmm. All of that, right? The man had a whole meme of him as Michael, like with the white face and all that. Like,
but Prince outlived Mike Jack.
That's
for real.
A bar, bro.
Well, not too long, but Prince outlived him still.
Let me ask you guys a question. Do you think these guys have real beef? Do you think this is only rap beef? Like, if these niggas run into each other, their crews would like crash out on each other?
They're hitting each other up. They definitely have each other's numbers. They can't just they can obviously just like,
no, they can't. If I block you, I block you, dog. What do you mean, dog?
I don't think Kendrick's talked to any of these guys in a long time.
I think he wants to. I think he thinks all these guys are all sodomy and things like that. He has his own thing in his own mind. You know what I'm saying?
It is one thing to be competitive rap. Okay, I'm better than you, but like he's like, yo, nigga, I'm really like that.
Yeah.
Like what?
Where's he come from? Fruits. Comes from where does he come from in LA again? Comes from projects, a blood neighborhood too, might I add.
He's from a reputable, his family's from reputable sets and stuff. But like, is it a ting, fam? Like, if Drake sees this nigga, I don't know about Cole, right? Because I don't know how long or how much beef he has with Cole. But over the years, these guys have been taking little slick shots at each other. This does not act like Kendrick's attacking Drake. Drake has his share of things to say about Kendrick with his little slick shots over the time. But if these niggas, I don't know if these guys have ever been in the same room.
Yeah, they went on tour together. This is
I mean
after
since the years of them talking shit to each other.
Nah, because one of them goes to the Grammys and one of them don't.
So that's what I'm gonna re-ask. Is it a ting?
It's a ting, dog.
Would these guys really crash out for real?
They're never at these big events together either. No,
never.
That's
Yo,
crazy.
Drake, if it's a ting, give us a something, or give us a peace sign if it's not in the comments, please. Thank you. Because you got us over here wondering if it's on like Donkey Kong if we see Kung Fu Kenny
I understand like being very I don't know, animated when you rap, having passion and stuff like that, but some of the things that he's saying in here, it sounds like if you seen Drake, he would smack the shit out of him.
He's burning tattoos off of people. Didn't you hear what the man said? Man said he's gonna burn the tattoos off the man's skin.
Bro, that's some hype talks, bro. I understand like
them fighting words.
Torture.
Thank you.
He said he's torturing.
Them fighting words.
The man called him a goofy.
No, yeah.
Okay.
He's going for the neck, bro.
If you're a real smart guy, okay, and I think Kendrick's a smart guy. He knows calling somebody a goofy in the States is one thing, and that still holds a little weight in the States too. Don't get that twisted, right? But he also knows the levity, the weight of the word goofy over here. Yeah. And that's what he chose to call the man.
Yo, he's rapping like those MC battle rappers, like trying to like studying the person they're rapping against and then hitting them with what hurts.
Yes. But we're not talking about battle rap where guys have those unwritten rules. No matter how foul you get, no matter how much baby mothers or family members you mention, I'm not supposed to punch you in the face because we're right face to face battling. Battle rap has that unwritten agreement. We're not supposed to throw hands. And guys say some foul shit to each other in battle rap.
Foul.
But battle rap and making music rap, like it's not the same thing. Man's crash out over words, bro.
Very much so.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make it dark, but I'm just saying Kendrick, he's talking real tough on this tune.
No, because he should. You come around every 4 years, tell me you're gonna make an album, and then you do the same thing Dr. Dre does. No detox, bro. So it's like, you better come with something hard and heavy for me to like respond. Now, are you gonna drop an album now?
Yeah,
that's
but
the thing.
The way that you're responding, and I don't know, I don't want to be the guy who's trying to sound like I'm inciting beef or whatever. You don't sound like, I just don't like the way you rap.
Oh, you don't like
personal.
the man's whole existence.
Like if I see you, something gonna happen. This is the kind of energy I'm getting from it. Like,
yeah, he's burning tattoos.
I'm burning tattoos. I think he did say something like physical, like, bro, wagwan, fam. Like, I understand you know, we're battling, you know what I'm saying? But now your bar's turning a little too aggressive, my guy.
Well, yo.
That's all I'm saying. If I'm Drake.
But then what are we doing this for? Like, what are we doing this for?
No, I love having something to be, we're discussing
Not us.
raps.
What are they doing this for? That's what I mean. Like, if I was in their position, if I was in Kendrick, I'd be like, what are we doing this for then?
Because, yo, at one point.
What are we doing this for? To hear grown men cry about me hitting below the belt? This is rap. This is a sport. Yes. I'm here to take your head off. You've been taking my head off for the last couple of years.
Yes.
I'm the evil dragon. It's grown back. I studied you now. Now I'm ready to chop your head off and never have you come back. Could you say you're taking a break, right, Drizzy? Okay, let me just cut in here from now and take over.
But we know also in the past that different rap beefs behind the scenes, they talk about it later on. Behind the scenes, it wasn't always so cool. You know what I'm saying? Where they're like, yo, when we're looking from the outside, we're like taking in the bars. We're like, yo, this is entertaining. And then when we hear in hindsight, they're like, yo, there was certain times where we were at certain places and it was a little bit shaky. We thought it was going to go left. Like I've heard the Locks and talk about that when they had their issues with Beanie Siegel and thing. Like they're like, yo, there were certain times we were going to really, really go there. And I'm like, we're just listening to the raps thinking like, yo, these guys are going hard.
But it's really
they really had issues behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm wondering is this just rap competitive? Now, I'm going at you and, you know, respond to me, ha, ha, ha. Or if I see you, they're not going to crash out on each other. Like 6 foot something Drake is going to start punching down on Ken.
Why not?
Fam, they got too much bodyguards, bro.
No,
they
let him go.
Bodyguards, fam.
But let him go. Like, let's say Drake's just like, nah,
Drake
let me go.
Wash the floor with Kendrick
I would
Lamar,
love
bro.
to see him do that, and I know he would.
It's an unfair advantage, bro. The man's like, no diss to Kendrick. The man's like 5'4", 5'5".
Yo, don't talk about you're gonna burn tattoos off of me. Then you're dealing with a Toronto man, eh?
Drake will pick him up and start punching him up.
Just pick him up
off the floor,
pick him
bro.
Up and throw him in a garbage bin. Just walk him over to the garbage bin.
But there's securities and members. Okay. Each man has members on each side. Like,
think about it like
this. It can get ugly, bro.
It can, but now the only way. Okay, the rest of the OVO guys, no diss to the rest of the man, but I don't think they can handle all the TDE guys. Let's just be for real.
That's the West Coast, bro.
Yeah, like I can't, like somebody would have a problem in LA and those places if they really got really crazy, guys. Sorry to swear, but if it got real like that, like you couldn't go back on that coast. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
This is crazy. Bro. And then like, you know, like, come on, Magic Jordan, like, come on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, going up against.
Are you putting the members of the crew?
Yeah, against man from TDE. Yes, bro. You didn't think about it like that. Like, if I was TDE, I'm going to catch Magic Jordan.
I'm not thinking about the guys who rap in the crew.
I'm thinking about them too, eh? I'm thinking about everybody now.
Smiley and Magic Jordan and Roy Woods.
I'm thinking
fall back. There's no fighting. Keep your hands clean.
Yo, I can't get Drake. No, I can't get Drake, so I'm gonna go get them. That's how I'm talking. That's how I'm moving. If I'm TDE or one of those guys, I'm Kung Fu Kenny. I'm sending those guys on them guys. Yo, you see them guys out on the West Coast? Hey, let them have a hard time over here until Drake decides to come out of the woodwork.
Yo, we're negative, bro.
How's that negative? That is
because Kendrick's just dissing this guy on the tune. We've taken it to levels now
That
where
no coming
Majid
back.
Jordan can't walk down. Those guys can't walk down Rodeo Drive no more
Because of this.
Smiley can't go to Hollywood Hills
It's because of this.
because Kendrick
Right?
decided to make a verse.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
Bro.
And somebody got to come outside and fight.
We went down a dark wormhole.
Somebody got to come outside and fight. Everybody want to throw. Somebody got to come outside and fight. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just thinking the securities might crash out against
Nah,
each other.
scared got to lay back. Everybody fight. Get it over with.
Mans can't do live shows no more. No,
Yo, that's good.
the OVO no more. Actually,
might-
there is no more OVO store in LA.
Thank you.
Oh.
TDE might already came
strike
in there.
one.
Bro, telling you. Yo, damn.
Didn't they smash up the OVO store in LA a long time ago?
Jeez.
Maybe
On
it's
set.
less than
On
2
set.
years ago. Yeah.
On set.
Was that some TDE work?
Right.
And actually, you know what? Kendrick's not on TDE no more.
Okay, but
he's
still.
indie.
Okay, but he's still an affiliate to TDE.
No, but I'm mentioning that because when he was on TDE, he didn't go off like this. Now that he's independent, he's like, now let me really get the shit off my chest.
And Dre, Dr. Dre.
I don't think Dre has had anything to do with Kendrick in a long time.
That's why nothing came out.
Yeah.
Come on,
He
guys.
said, come on, keep the peace, man.
Come on, guys. That's why nothing came out. How many times Dr. Dre tell you Detox coming out? Detox never came out.
Yeah.
How many times we've been waiting for Kung Fu Kenny to bring something out?
They kept him muzzled for a while.
Muzzled, bro.
Now the man's like, yo, he had to put the sneakest of sneak disses to get his shit off where like Top and those guys couldn't hear it. And they're like,
Top
okay,
Dog.
yeah. Sure, cool.
Yeah, okay. Is he
Right?
talking to Drake?
Nah.
All right. But he's talking to Drake, though. Don't make that boy come back here and kill us all.
Now that he ain't under their label and stuff like that,
He's like, I'm burning off tattoos. The man is going in. I said, yo, I've been waiting to say this all for 4 years.
Yo, you never know though, because he did the sneak attack over here on Future's song. We don't know what else he has in the vault, what else he has in the chamber.
No, he does have something in the chamber. But the reaction I would have had if I was Future and heard that, I'd have been like, did he just say what I think he just said? And I would ask him, are you talking to the boy right now? And if he came out that boot or sent back that record and he's like, yeah. It's the part where for Drake, he has to be like, I thought me and you were friends, Future.
No, we don't trust you.
Oh, and then he reads the cover.
You know what? Go suck your mom. That's what Champagne has to say. Go suck your mom then. That's the next album. Go suck your mom.
Revert
You don't
to
trust
the album
me?
title.
Go suck your mom. That's what I'm going to tell you guys right back.
When Drake asked, yo, fam, aren't you my friend? Like, why you let the man get off on your song like that? Go back to the album title there, sir.
Oh my gosh.
We
You
don't
know
trust
what?
you.
I hope he comes with the album, Go Suck Your Mom. Like for the dogs them, like how it's for the dogs them a Toronto one. Yeah. Go Suck Your Mom's the next one. That's how we're gonna have to get you. You know what I mean? But yo, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
So you're saying, and we'll close this here. You're saying 48 hours, you need a response from
I need a response now. I know kings aren't supposed to respond to peasants,
Oh, I don't think Kendrick's a peasant.
but I don't think
No.
Kendrick's a peasant. You better put some respect on. He didn't say your name, but he disrespecting it. So we got 48 hours, cuz.
No. But you have to watch them peasant talks because the man made To Pimp a Butterfly. You know, he made Good Kid, Mad City.
Hold on. I said kings don't respond to peasants, but we're not gonna label him a peasant in this case. So you gotta respond.
Okay, so you're right. No, you're right. You
know what I'm saying?
You said that.
All right, you gotta respond, Drizzy, because 48 hours. If you don't do nothing in 48 hours, that means you never will. All right, I learned that since a kid. I got punched in my face once, and my mom said you got 48 hours to go back and kick that kid's ass. And you best believe, I was outside. You know what I'm saying? And I made sure it happened. That stuck with me for the rest of my life. So I give you this one. You got 48 hours, dog, or else you'll never do it. Or else he gonna punk you.
Dusty Wallace says 48 hours.
Yo,
what do you say, B3?
I think there's the three of them at the top right now: Kanye, Kendrick, and Drake. And if 2 out of 3 are going at each other, like there needs to be a versus. There needs to be like, you know, like
it's 48 hours to respond.
Yeah.
EP get dropped
I
in
need to
48
hear that.
hours.
So you want a Kendrick versus Drake versus?
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
No, like as in like Kendrick to get shit off his chest and then
Yeah.
Drake to respond.
48 hours.
These two should like
Watch. By the time I hear Drake drop something on his head top, eh?
We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll you guys know my opinion. I say Drake, stay on vacay. You know what I'm saying? Go get another Mai Tai or what is it? The peach leanies that you be drinking or whatever.
I know.
Go
They look
get
good
another,
though.
Yeah.
They look good.
Go drink another one of those and go relax yourself, fam.
Good.
You'll be fine.
Holy.
I got a kind of a left topic here.
Wow.
Hollywood being controlled by the American government. Hold on. That deserves a sound effect.
Yeah, me shaking in my boots.
Hollywood being controlled by the American government. Now, salute to Candace Owens, and I'll say salute to her, man. Okay, because like black people a lot of times will be like, oh, I don't like all of the things that she says, but like salute to her anyway because I like it. I'm not putting no disclaimers on it, man. Salute to Candace Owens.
I'm the biggest fan of Candace Owens.
Right? I like the way she gives her point of view on stuff. You know what I'm saying?
She's real.
I agree with pretty much everything she says.
She's realistic.
Right? So y'all can come kill me for that. I don't care. But she was on the Breakfast Club and she was dropping some knowledge over there. Mm-hmm. Okay? That interview was a really, really dope interview. And it wasn't like a Charlemagne and her going back and forward and him trying to catch her in moments. She just went there, said what she had to say. They had good talks. They laughed. And then she got out of there. You know what I'm saying?
It's something I've always heard her speak, though. It's like it's kind of the same thing, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But you know why she really got
Brigitte Macron.
And also, before I play this you can see on the screen there. This YouTube premium break is brought to you by Master Move Rise. Get your custom made apparel. They got some dope varsity jackets and stuff too. You know what I'm saying? But hit them up on their Instagram page, Master-Move-Rise. See.
Transitioned at the age of 30. By the way, alone, that whole story of Emmanuel Macron was like 30 stories.
How much believe that Hollywood was created by the CIA?
Well,
you hear what he just said there?
Hollywood.
What do you think about?
He said you believe that Hollywood is created by the CIA.
Yep.
Okay. Watch what she breaks down here.
Hollywood was created by the CIA. I guess I should clarify because, first off, you guys do know the Pentagon has a budget for film. Like there's a whole department in the Pentagon.
Know that.
That's a fact. There you go. That's all you need to know. There's an entire department in the Pentagon. They get involved with films, and they get involved with films for the purpose of propaganda. They always have.
What movies have
I
they
should have
produced?
said Pentagon instead of CIA. Tons of them. I should show you the list. You should pull it up. It's
Google it right
wild.
now.
Yeah, Pentagon
please.
Department for Hollywood. Tons of them.
I have to
Even
report this.
Transformers. Even Transformers, because they're concerned about certain narratives. They get involved with like World War films, like how are we telling a story about history? Usually it's because we're lying about what we did or trying not to make Americans aware of the crimes against humanity that we commit overseas,
Yeah, the Pentagon just funded some films. Black Hawk Down, Red Dawn, GoldenEye.
Or So now you understand your experience in theaters is what your government wants you to think. They want you to think that this is how things happen, and it's usually not at all how things have actually happened.
6 of the best movies made with help from the Department of Defense. This is military.
Yeah. I shouldn't have said CIA. I should have just said the government. But
Top Gun,
yeah,
Red
Top
Dawn,
Gun.
Apollo 13.
it's all about
Iron
just.
Man.
Iron Man.
Iron
No,
Man.
that was on the list.
Now he upset.
Wow.
Now he upset. Let me ask.
Interesting.
Now you
but,
said
but talking about continue.
What?
I'm gonna stop there. So she's not just saying, right? There's evidence because Charlemagne went and pulled up the website that had all of these different movies, and what she's breaking down is that the CIA, or not the CIA, the government, the American government, the Defense Department has been funding movies for decades.
Yeah.
Yo, fam.
They started this.
Makes
They
sense.
started this, man.
Yo,
They control the narrative, man.
this
It
is
makes
not
sense.
good, man.
Man, that's why everything's coming out now, and they're scrambling. You know what I mean? And that's why they're gonna cancel women like Candace Owens. Strong melanated women.
Yeah,
who,
she just lost her job too.
Yeah, but that's what do you expect, right?
We'll get to that in a whole other segment, but
Yeah.
what do you guys think? Like, so how much movies do you think, how much percentage of movies do you think has been funded? And do you think that's going on in Canada too?
She said
No, but most of the movies are made here, so we're giving them the discount. So we're still involved. We're so involved.
True.
This is their way of laundering the money.
Hollywood North.
Right? We're the best place for organized crime. We're the best place for it, Canada. I'll tell you that. You want to be a high level, come to Canada because I'm not saying for you to do that, but that's what's going on.
Yeah.
In all perspective of it, that is where it's always been because of the fact that most of the people are small caps that run Hollywood and things like that. So they've always been in I don't want to get too crazy with it, man. I don't want to say what I really want to say, man. But
you gotta understand also, she's saying that the government is involved here.
Yeah.
So the government is allocating a certain amount of funds. They're influencing storylines in some of these movies and stuff like that, so that they can make sure that their American agenda is being pushed.
Yes. What was the movie that just came out the other day about the end of the world? What was the name of that movie again? And Obama is the one who wrote it. His family wrote it. I think either his daughter or something like that, or
I know.
And they're all in the bunkers and stuff like that. What was the name of it? I watched it.
Stuff like that. If you're,
and it's
definitely
and it's produced by the government.
Yeah,
to show us what's gonna happen when they do the attack on us. You know what I'm saying?
But also, even like to bring it back to the Canadian point, like there's a lot of movies that we see at the end of the movies.
Leaving the World Behind.
That's what it's called?
That's what it's called.
Leave the World Behind.
Leave the world behind.
Right? But there's like a lot of movies over here in Canada that you see in the end of the movie funded by some kind of like, grant program or something that the government
certain shows, small little shows and stuff. Factor's been giving out money for music videos for years.
Right. And technically it's kind of the same thing because they influence. It's like, let's take Factor for example as music people. Okay, you can get a Factor grant for your music video, but they're not going to give you one for the drill song where you're talking about killing all your ops.
No.
You're not getting a Factor grant for that, bro.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
And there's a certain list of people who do get them.
Right? And because we know there's certain things that you need to do to get your music passed by Factor, you're going to either play ball and start making the music like that to fit the agenda, or you're just not going to get a Factor grant, have to go use your own money.
And
you know what I'm saying? So technically, the government has influenced the way that you create your art so that you can get their money.
Yeah.
In their favor.
Well, in their favor. Like, they control the narrative.
Yes.
They control it all, right?
Yeah, because the guys who, like, if you just want to be yourself, for example, a drill rapper, they might have to submit the song that they're not actually being themselves so that they can get that Factor grant.
Most of the time they talk about a woman.
Is there any way around that for movies?
Well, for movies, like
you drop a movie without the
you make the trailer. You have to make the trailer in order for the government to give you any type of funding. You'd have to make the trailer.
Well, I think the government
for sure, but what I'm saying is like to not have the government foresee your stuff and like be that like line of defense for their favor. Is there a way around that?
Make an independent movie.
To make a movie, like drop a movie.
Make an independent movie that's not going to get national distribution. It'll only be in a few theaters. You're not going to get billboards. You're not going to get the funding to make your movie a blockbuster movie.
Yeah, okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you want to be on the blockbuster list, you got to go through a little bit of that government funding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you just want to make a cool little indie film, then take all the money out your own pocket. We don't care.
Might get it back on YouTube.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to have a Top Gun or an Iron Man, well, we're going to have to take a look at that before you let that out.
Yeah, that's Paramount. That's a different company now.
Yeah.
Paramount.
You have to get in bed with the government if you try to get that level of movie. They said it. Transformers, fam.
Yeah.
If you just transform, these are big blockbuster films. So if you want to get to that level of film that you're putting out, the government's
involved.
You got to get involved with the government. You got to get in bed with the government.
In order to shut down some of those streets. Okay, it wasn't
Transformers.
So
that means Transformers was shot right here on Young Street.
Yes.
So that means every blockbuster ever done really has gone through
the government.
Pretty much from like what Candace Owens is saying here.
Every single one that's out there.
And then when they're giving off little secrets about what's going on in the CIA and stuff in the movies, it's basically what we said earlier. They give you the truth. They say so you can't say we didn't tell you.
They hide Easter eggs in the movies.
That's right. Right?
Yeah.
That's the best way to put it, brother.
It's in plain sight.
It's in plain sight.
Yeah. So
You know what I mean?
So anytime you wonder, like, yo, why was this weird little inconsistency in a movie somewhere? It could have been a government involvement, bro.
Is
like
it
the
me?
AI
Is it
stuff,
me?
robots.
Or didn't they used to have FBI warnings before you watch a film?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, no.
Right there.
It had the emblem. It had the emblem come up.
The FBI
with the little badge thing.
Regin.
Yeah, right before the lion. Right before the lion comes in.
What?
Yeah. Yo, can't see? That's why we need Candace Owens, man.
Yeah, they got to block her. That's what they do to all our leaders, bro.
Yeah.
As soon as they see there's potential for us to start following and be like, hey, she's right. They're like, hell no, get this nignog out of here.
Yeah, because she got let go, fired. I don't know what's the other term. Parted ways with the Daily Wire. Big salute to Steamin' Hot Grabba with a variety of different Grabba flavors and dispensers. They got red rose Grabba, that red herring Grabba, and peanut butter. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Steamin' Hot Grabba, and use the code WeLoveHipHop and receive a discount on your order. Again, you can find them on Instagram, Steamin' Hot Grabba. Now let's get back to the show. Cheer.
That's because Shapiro's a small cap. Who owns the Daily Wire is a small cap.
He don't own it, actually. There's another guy who owns it.
I didn't say him.
He's a higher up there.
He's higher up. Shapiro is over there as a personality, personally. But the person who owns that company is also a small cap.
Yeah. They were saying that some of her views on Israel has been kind of just non-favorable.
So what about,
just to be nice in YouTube?
Can I just, not to skip ahead, but it's because of that interview she did that other day with the rabbi.
You think it's that?
Yes.
Because I feel like it's a combination of things. I think that's definitely one. That's like a big one.
That was the setup.
But also all this black media, fam, what you doing? What you doing? Like we didn't hire you so that you can go on Joe Budden podcast. We didn't hire you so that you can go to the Breakfast Club.
You know what
are you doing?
You know what she figured out? She needs us. She needs us.
I think she's seen the writing on the wall from early, and she started trying to rally, get all of her views up. You know what I'm saying? She's going and doing these different platforms. She was on Destiny's platform for like 2 hours debating with him. Like, she's making her moves so that now when this has happened where the Daily Wire let her go, everybody would just run to her YouTube channel because she got millions of subscribers on her YouTube same way. You know what I'm saying? She could just pop off a podcast tomorrow. People will watch that, fam. You know what I'm saying? Candace Owens, like, we're talking about her on the Toronto podcast. Like, she's hot in these streets, fam.
Hot. I messed with Candace Owens from a long time, man.
Yeah.
She got a good story. There's been a couple times where I've been like, come on, Candace. But no. Besides that, that's my homegirl.
Yo, the way she talks too and argues, she stands on business.
Yes.
Doesn't go back on what she says. She's like, no,
she's strong.
I'm being honest. This is how I feel and this is what it is. And you know,
like I said, she rubbed that rabbi the other day very wrong. And all he was trying to do was make her say sorry for something she never said. That's when I was like, yo, this man is here to set her up. And then days later, she is fired. Now you got to remember, she's ruffling feathers when she is speaking to these people who are calling her an anti-Semite. Okay?
Yeah, and she's aligned with Kanye at one point in time. Like, she's saying that she hasn't spoken to him in a while, but she was at one point aligned with Kanye, who was talking some very anti-Semitic stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's doing the wrong moves to be down with Daily Wire, basically.
That's owned by a small cap.
Right? And also with the whole her leaving and stuff like that, right? Like, it just shows, man, once you start getting into like certain rooms, you gotta play right, fam. No matter what. Because a lot of people were looking at her as like a coon, calling her all types of stuff. But even in the rooms that she was in, she wasn't safe.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No. She still isn't.
Yeah. But salute to Candace Owens, man.
Salute.
You know what I mean, we'll hopefully you see this and give us a little repost. Yeah. I got one more story here.
You do?
I do.
What you got for me, dog?
Quiet on the set.
Oh Lord God.
Oh Lord
Jesus.
Now I sent out the bat signal to you guys. I know B3 you didn't get to catch the whole thing.
Yeah.
Or get
Prime.
You got to watch the 4 episodes that they have, right?
Yeah, man. There's more to come.
This is the documentary series that came out on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
The whole behind the scenes of the dark history and just some of the weird stuff that was right in our face. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like all that slime stuff that they were showing. Like a lot of the sliming stuff was very, when you look at it in hindsight, sexual.
Yeah, I know. Very, very like,
bro. How they had the kids doing all these things, bro?
This is what I'm saying though. Okay, because I have sisters,
and you're a parent, dog.
And I'm a parent. Well, my sister, who is now, okay, I got some sisters. They range from in their 30s to still their 20s. So I be walking into the houses in my house or whatever, and see my sisters watch these shows.
Yeah,
from when they were younger, and I wasn't really thinking anything of it. Honestly, I wasn't. Right? Sexually, I wasn't thinking anything like, oh, that girl just got slime on her. I would just be like, ha, everybody in this shit getting slimed on. You know what I'm saying?
But some of the shots of the slime that they would do look like a
very uncomfortable.
A shot.
Very uncomfortable. Very, very, very uncomfortable. Now that I'm older and I'm seeing it and I'm taking it and I'm like, a lie.
They had they're showing the thing with Ariana Grande trying to squeeze the potato.
A potato, dog.
And trying to squeeze
it looks
water
bad.
out of a potato. But it looked very suggestive. You know what I'm saying?
And let me show you the what would you call it? It's the position of like over the bed.
Oh, that one. Yo, I don't understand how this is not like behind the scenes stuff that got, put into the documentary. This is stuff that was on the show. There's a shot, B3, of her laying on the bed, right? Saying, I'm trying to drink the water. And she just pouring. So they made her lay against the bed.
Like her head down here. Like
with her head over on the edge, pouring water on her face. Like, who's setting up this? Like, whenever I was watching it yesterday with my girl, I'm
who's writing the script? Bro?
But who's setting up the shots and then somebody saying, that sounds cool, let's shoot it. Like, nobody's saying, that's weird.
What are you doing?
Like, this is the problem. And besides these people in the documentary who were like, yo, these guys treated us bad as like employees, the sexism and stuff like that. Like, you guys let a lot of this shit slide. So shouldn't they be accountable too?
When you're trying to keep your job at that time, maybe, and you're not getting paid, you work. Remember, he's making them work for something weeks, 11 weeks, 16 weeks, and 5 of them no pay. Bruh.
No, he was trying to, and we're talking about Dan Schneider, who was one of the main producers on a lot of the big shows. He had 2 women working for one salary.
That's crazy. And then the man gets a flipping whole salary. That's some weird stuff, dog.
Yeah.
That means you're doing something, yo.
Yeah, they got some fishy stuff going on.
And they were showing how his relationship with Amanda Bynes started getting a little bit too close.
To Drake something. What's his name?
Drake Bell.
That's
the next guy. The next guy who was a next producer on one of their shows, or on a bunch of their shows. When they brought him in, and when they started interviewing Drake Bell, they were saying that like they had Drake Bell's dad there, and his dad was like, "Yo, I was keeping my eye on him. I would never like leave people in the room alone." But he was going through a divorce with his wife.
He got pushed out.
As soon as he divorced his wife and his wife took over, she didn't want to drive down to California or down to the studio all the time. So she started letting the producer pick him up. That went from having to drive him to the studio to, why don't you just let him sleep in my crib? And then
woke up,
went out of control.
Yeah, bro. And like, that's the part where it's like, That's when it started to get a little bit,
it got dark
and uncomfortable for me, because I was just like, man, I don't want none of my kids in this shit.
Also, the guy Drake Bell, he's had his share of issues as well, right?
Yeah.
He went through a case because he had contacted a 12-year-old or something like that, right? So
what?
Yeah. Drake Bell's he's not
It was
clean.
a while ago.
Yeah. He had a wild case.
Because he's used to, he's groomed for this. They groomed him.
Well, that's the conversation that's been going around, right? Like when it comes to guys like that, right? Who have been, touched in the past.
Trauma
and stuff
thing.
Like, are they transferring trauma or, is that a thing? Or because there's some people who say, yo, they've been touched and they ain't going to touch nobody in the future.
They would never do that.
Right? Because of the fact that like they're not trying to transfer that pain. But then there's others like R. Kelly, they said the same thing about him.
But then that means you liked it.
Or it stems
that
from...
means they liked it, dog.
I don't know.
Or it stems from anger.
Anger.
They did it to me. I'm going to do it to everybody.
No, you wouldn't do that, bro. You wouldn't do that, bro.
We don't know, fam. We got to be in their head.
Yeah, man.
I know. But you know what? I've met a lot of people that have went through that. I know a lot of people that have went through that. And I don't want to say nothing like crazy, but a couple of them who admitted it later in their life to me as now they're older, as they're they can say, yo, no. Like, honestly, I liked it. It's until I got caught. It's until my mom caught me or with the dude or whatever. That's when I acted like that.
Yeah.
But they liked it. You know what I'm saying?
That's mad.
Because that's when they do it to other people. You see what I'm saying? If you say you went through them type of trauma, dog, you're not doing that to somebody else's people. Them, you're not even going around somebody like that if you feel.
Yeah, but how do you know when you're a kid what you like and what you don't like?
Oh, you know, kids know. Come on,
like you're still learning, right?
Exactly, but you'll know, right? Like being real. You know what I'm saying? You know, like when
nah, fam. If you're like a 4-year-old, you don't know shit. Right?
Well, yeah, but then you're being taught it. Someone's teaching you to like it.
Yeah, so you're being taught in a messed up way. Now you're gonna grow up, and I'm gonna give bail to everybody, right? You're growing up, being taught from way too young, one, and then being taught by a monster, right? You might grow up and become a monster.
A lot of these shows and sets too, like the people that they're around them for like 10 plus years, depending on how long the show goes and how many series,
a lot of
seasons they have. They grow up. A lot of the time they start out as a kid in the show, and then you'll see them at the end of the show be like,
They're
18 years old, finally being an adult, and you're like, wow, like this person grew up the whole time
with you.
But behind the scenes, the people at the producers, the people at the show, the camera crew, whoever's there, that's who they know.
Yeah,
that's their life.
Family.
That's their school, because they don't probably go to school because
they go to school on set.
Yeah, like that's their whole life.
And then one kid will be missing.
Yeah, that's Drake Bell.
And then the other girl too,
Amanda Bynes. And even with her, fam, like she's crashed out over the years, fam. She's not well.
No.
Have you seen Amanda Bynes over the years? She's the only time she's gotten any type of spotlight in the tabloids or anything is because she's not well, like some drug overdose, rehab, something, or what you call it, going to some kind of psychosis center or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Man.
Yeah. Like,
man,
these kids are messed up from being on that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man,
the thing that disturbs me about this whole thing, is that the footage that we were watching in all of the footage that they were replaying, like the black kid, they made him into
the tights and stuff, and then they made him into skin and look like balls and dick on his shoulders.
Yo, what the hell, fam? How is it that we're not watching cutting room floor stuff?
Now we are. We're smarter now.
This is the stuff that we're seeing that was it was publicized.
Paused. It was in our face.
It was on the TV.
Yeah.
Like you would think that this documentary we're watching stuff that didn't make the cut. And we're seeing, oh wow, that was wild. Like what he had they had dicks on his suit almost.
It's crazy how plain sighted it was.
Yeah. It was right there.
It was noses. It was supposed to be noses because he was Mr. Nose Man.
Yeah.
Right? But dog, when you seen the thing, dog, it looked like hood on his shoulders.
For what reason, fam? Like, what are these guys trying to get off by doing that?
Remember when we no offense to any white guys, because I know not all white guys are like this, but you know how white guys have that, they have that humor. They like to play around too much humor, that gay humor shit. Like, even though they're not gay neither. But in this case, these guys they're like that.
The
right?
producers.
The producers are psychotically nasty.
Yeah, man, because you have to be like, let me get my little sick jokes off on the kids' costumes.
And see if you notice it. And see if they notice it.
Yo, but fam, were they not trying, like, okay, if you put all these little quote-unquote Easter eggs in there, right? Were you not trying to have people decipher it in the future? Or did you just want to leave them as Easter eggs? Like, nobody would ever know. Like, for them to put it together a documentary and now be able to point out all these things, you did that. Yeah. Why did you do that? Do you think nobody was going to look at this in the future and be like, this is weird?
You think maybe it's a way to keep it alive?
I think if
it does die out, now it's like there's a reason to talk about it more.
You know, like with serial killers, like they collect stuff.
Yeah. Or they leave trails.
They leave trails and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like technically you're trying to get away with bodies. You shouldn't leave nothing. But there's a part of them that want people to be able to see their work. You know, when they do get caught, they'll be like, yo, this is what I did. I think there's a little bit of that in these producers. Because you can't tell me that without a documentary that came out, like there's already YouTube videos on shit like this. This is not the documentary is just the newest thing that everybody can talk about here. Yeah. But there's YouTube videos talking about all these little Easter eggs, I'll say again, that are stuck in Nickelodeon stuff,
Disney, yeah, cartoons do them too.
Yeah, like why would you do this unless you want to get caught in the future, fam?
Did you hear what I said? They're not expecting you to get caught. They're like, look how stupid the viewer is. We're putting it plain sight, and they're not seeing it.
They don't think that nobody's gonna catch it, fam.
No.
They think They think everybody's that stupid.
Yes,
that's crazy. Yes. I refuse to believe that they don't think. If they're smart enough to put it in there, that there might be one person who's looking at that saying, that looks like a dick in the picture there.
Hold on. No, you wouldn't, because you're gone on. You're and the way they made now TV is so fast. You're watching your YouTubes. They got to bring that up. Everything's a conspiracy theory now, right?
Yeah,
in today's day and age, right? So it has to be an insider. That's like me working, where we all work. And then, you know what I mean? You have your boss, and your boss is doing some weird stuff, and you're letting it go by because you're getting your check. But now the game is over. It's been 10, 20 years since you've been done. Let me show them what's going on.
A whistleblower.
Right? Yeah, it had to be one. Like, now you see the women in the documentary now talking. They're the ones who said, nah, I know what's going on. He told me to make the suit.
When I look at those women who were complaining about the stuff that was happening to them, these things are happening to them with their, inequalities and wages and stuff like that. But you're also complicit on writing these dirty jokes and filming these wild scenes and stuff like that. Like, you're just as guilty.
You are, but you didn't see what they said. There was one point where he said when he would be on set is when he would be doing the most screaming to them to rearrange some of the writing.
Yeah.
Because you'd be telling the kid, oh, you can do this to make it more funnier. Yeah. So they're writing it one way, and that's why they weren't getting paid.
Man will come in the last minute. No, put a dick in there.
Thank you. Now put some slime on her face like it's a shot.
Sorry, guys, this wasn't in the script.
Yeah, they're running it like it was a set, pretty much, right? Like as if it was a set.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, now you really have to think, like, where did his cameramen come from? Did he hire them from porn sets in Hollywood? No,
fam, they had the second guy who assaulted Drake Bell.
Yeah.
He was already convicted of something before. Right? So like, they hired a guy who was a convicted pedophile, basically.
No security checks. That's crazy.
That's the thing. Over the years, because of all these things that have happened, now they've been more, diligent on their security checks and all that. But it took you guys hiring pedos to do that, bro?
Yeah, but they're all like that then. That's his friend. The music industry, you don't get through the music industry with not knowing somebody. It's the same way as Hollywood, dog. You don't get into Paramount. These guys are all Schneider. Listen to the last name, dog.
No, but even him, he's been in Hollywood from forever, bro.
Thank you, but there's something behind the name.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? His dad his dad is a multimillionaire too. They thought he would have never became anything if you dig deep. And now he's become who he's become. But then his little other boy over there who has a last name kind of similar to his with a Dur or a green span or something at the end. Something, fish. Bro,
this nigga trying to get us taken off the air, bro.
Oh man, I'm just being real with it, bro. Because I watched it, so it showed it gave me enough knowledge to know that these guys have to all be friends for that to slide. For you to be down, like for you to bring back a guy that's been known for doing these things, y'all are friends.
Well, that's how Hollywood is, man.
Exactly. Dog.
And even with these guys, they're all free. That's the thing that's got me like,
what do you mean?
Baffled. They're free. Like the man Dan Schneider just did an interview the other day trying to clean up the shit.
Yeah.
You don't got an orange suit on, fam, or a blue suit or whatever they got over there. Like, walk on, fam. Like, there's a bunch of shit that people are saying that you did. Nobody's charged any of these guys.
Payola.
Like there's kids involved. Nobody's charging the guy, bro.
Payola, and his uncle's probably the judge. And the one.
Yo, that's crazy.
They gotta be connected in a way because that's it's pretty sickish. The stuff
and
that
you
they're
know,
doing. There's no way that's not like.
It shows the racial, even the racial structure also, because when the documentary came out about R. Kelly, it was downhill for R. Kelly. Like he was locked up within a week. You know what I'm saying?
They took his music off of all platforms.
All of that.
Did they take anything off of Nickelodeon?
I'm sure Nickelodeon still exists.
Can we watch an Amanda Thing show or whatever?
The Amanda Bynes show? I'm sure you can find episodes on YouTube of the Amanda Bynes show. Sure.
You know what I was also thinking when I was watching this? They have a Canadian version to this, don't they?
Well, that's what Degrassi was on. No, it wasn't a Canadian version.
YTV.
But YTV's
CTO kids back in the day. A lot of I want to know what happened to a lot of those kids.
And they distributed the Degrassi show to Nickelodeon back in the days.
So
not to say that they
yo
just chill. I knew you were gonna go there right away.
Drake.
Just chill. There's only the one Drake that was involved in that.
Yeah, I know,
bro.
but you know enough time they try to come at our guy, right?
No, but like they filmed that over here. They were on Canadian soil.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know if it was pedal free at the studio over there at the Degrassi Studios.
It probably was
but they took that, packaged it, and then distributed it over to the States. They were over there at those Nickelodeon
before we
studios.
get caught for the same thing Nickelodeon's doing over there.
No, but even now that you mention that,
got me thinking.
All that Nickelodeon stuff.
Yeah.
They might have to do a examination on YTV and all those
Canadian ones.
Yeah.
I want that now.
See what's going on back in there.
Oh.
But look at this. The Amanda Bynes show, Nick Rewind, is on the Nick Rewind channel. So they have a Nickelodeon Rewind channel. Okay, 2.5 million views from 6 years ago. This other one, 2.5 million views, both on the Nick Rewind channel. So they have their own YouTube channels. This is probably one of their YouTube channels.
Wasn't Nick Cannon on Nickelodeon?
I don't remember. Remember, we older than a lot of the stuff that went. Was he B3? Was Nick Cannon ever on Nickelodeon?
I think he started off
with
when he was younger.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
A lot of the big. Like artists too. Like,
I used to think Nick Cannon owned Nickelodeon. Sorry, Nick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That would have been a sick company for him.
I want to see what their YouTube is looking like. So this is their YouTube channel.
Oh, Good Burger. These youths too were from Nickelodeon too.
Yeah,
but you see, you probably couldn't touch the black ones. They were different.
No, some of the parents that were there, they were like really on them.
Yeah.
So they didn't get as much love because their parents were too much in
it.
Like, get out of the room. We're trying to do dirty stuff. Like, get these parents out of here.
I can see it in your eyes. You trying to
now your kid ain't gonna get a better part now because you're just too much around
messing
here.
It all
you're
up.
not letting us touch your kid.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Basically, that was the MO over there. Like, if the parents were too much good parents, your kid's not gonna
get on.
You're not gonna get on, fam.
Yeah, sorry.
You gotta leave. Go in the other room.
What did the kids say?
Home.
What did the kids say that I had to wear the tights all the time? He's like, every time I got a new gig, I thought I was one step out of the hood, but really is one step back more into it.
Yeah.
They also have a Nick Music company as well.
Bro, they're alive and well. Their YouTube channel has 10.9 million subscribers. If I go on there, I'm sure the content is not from 5 years ago. Their trailers their intro trailers from a month ago.
Like,
right?
Yeah, man.
4 hours ago, they just dropped a piece of content.
Wow.
Nickelodeon is still alive and well, fam.
Well and kicking.
You know what I'm saying? And they're still using some of the old IPs, some of these old shows to push their channel. Look, why is there a Good Burger clip from a day ago? So some of this shit is, you're still pushing the shit.
Yeah.
Yo, I feel, all these kids need to get checked, bro.
Yo, fam, all of these shows that are here in these lists, these are shows that were, some of these shows were involved in the whole documentary. How are they still pushing this, fam? Yo, fam.
Young Dylon. He's that kid. I seen him around. Hope they're not touching him.
Oh, okay. Listen, I'm glad you mentioned Dylon. I want to give Dylon a little love before we get out of here.
Yeah.
So listen, salute to all of the people, the families, the kids, anybody who are the grown people now. Okay.
Yeah.
Get well, because it's a lot of mental health that's been messed up from this. Dylon though. Dylon. Did you know that Dylon feels that Dave Chapelle destroyed his career? This is not a new story, but I don't know if everybody ever heard what Dylon had to say about Dave Chapelle.
I never heard it. Let me hear it.
He said that Dave, remember
I know.
when Dave Chapelle did the Dylon skit?
Yeah.
And B3, you know who Dylon is?
I'm checking them right now.
You ever watch
The Making of the Band? It's from Diddy.
Okay.
It was a show back on MTV back in the days where Diddy put together like these 5 kids or 6 kids from different places to make a rap band. And he was saying like the rap band, like one of the things they made them go for cheesecake, all kind of stuff, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right. But the thing is, like, none of the guys from that group ever took off. Who took off from that group?
Maybe Ness.
From what, battle rap?
Maybe Babs a little bit. And Dylon's just been made a meme for the rest of that.
Yeah.
Oh, Chopper. Chopper did some work. Chopper City. I know.
Did he?
Give him what he got. Like, I know about him. I didn't know about him before the show and then after. I know about him after the show too. I seen him still making his ways around. He had a Wheezy kind of vibe.
So I found a clip right here. It says Dylon blames Dave Chapelle for ruining rap career.
So we want some money?
For Comedy Hype News, participants in
Dylon, the well experience. I never said that.
Okay, hold on.
Wow.
Dylon.
The top 5 rappers are Dylon. The well experience. I never said that. Now, now, again, we could talk about the joke all day, but this is We Are Flatbush. That's a fact. And I gave you my history. So let's talk for real. When they did that, when comedians do these jokes, they say something that you said, and then they bust it and put it in their own way. But this is something that I didn't say at all. So I have no control over this. You said I'm top 5 rappers. You said I spit hot fire. I'm over here as a kid saying, what are they talking about?
He would admit that he saw some success after.
He went on to say, oh, is it right here?
Line had a newborn to feed, but no.
For what you just did. This is legend now. This is I'm legend now. I'm up. For what you just did, and you're not answering the phone. So everybody said, oh, you're busting out, man. You've gone through, man. You make it. How? At that time, no one picking up their phone. Not a one label. You had to sign to a record label, not one label. And I know all of them, so I'm calling them direct. That joke, gone by. That joke took over.
Gone by.
Once viewers saw what Dylon had to say, it appears
English, Jamaican, and a Guyanese accent all in that one little skit. Rotted.
So he's saying that he went over the labels, and every time that he tried to get a deal, they were like, aren't you the guy from the skit?
Yeah, they weren't having
it. You meme.
Yeah. Do you guys believe that, man? Or listen, with all due respect to Dylon, I don't think Dave Chapelle crushed your career.
No.
I just don't think that the labels were feeling you like that. Bro.
Yeah, and Diddy already called them and said, yo, that guy Dylon never called. Anybody from Making the Band never called. You guys do not put them in no touch with nothing.
That could be a possibility.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
From a long time.
That makes more sense.
Them.
Well, even without the blackballing, like, can we agree that the band didn't make all of these guys that hot, fam? It's not like after I finished watching that show, I'm like, can't wait for that new Babs album.
Nope.
Like, that never crossed my mind, fam. I went on with life. I was just like, look at these kids clowning on a damn show, acting crazy, going across the Brooklyn Bridge for cheesecake, all kind of stupid shit. I wasn't like, oh, now once the show's done, I'm gonna go cop every album from each member. Like, nah, fam, no. Like, it's rare that a reality show.
No Diddy.
Like, come on, how many reality show stars are we going to look for their album after, bro?
None.
Like, do y'all remember the guy after Kelly Clarkson who won?
Ruben Stutter?
Who's listening to Ruben Stutter right now?
Hell no. But I will tell you this, though. The other girl, though, the black girl, what was her name? Felicia?
No. Fantasia.
Fantasia
did take it to another level. Yes.
I know Fantasia songs. When the BET, when I come in drunk, late night BET still be running. I got my TV on.
Yes.
She be waking me up.
So we got Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah.
And this is from America's Got Talent, or what was that called?
Idol.
American Idol, right? Kelly Clarkson and Fantasia.
Yeah.
You know they had mad seasons of that show.
Of course.
Like,
of course.
Not many people are like, oh, that person that I was watching on TV all the time, and it was funny or whatever. Especially with those shows, American Idol is the upper echelon. Those shows where they just take 5 people, put them together, put them in a house. We're not going to look for their album after, bro. Nobody went to go look for Day 27 or whatever the group they put. Like, fam, we're just watching the show.
They stay on TV.
No. But who was writing for them ended up exploding was Jeremiah.
Yeah. He wasn't even in the group. He wasn't even in the group.
He was writing for them. And he ended up blowing up.
Like, we don't go looking forward to go check these guys out after. So
Never.
Dylon can't be blaming Dave Chapelle.
Oh no, he's looking at money.
Yeah. You weren't gonna blow up anyway. If Dave Chapelle never made the skit, you wouldn't have got signed, bro.
Wait, see, that's when his Jamaican kicked in. They're like, yeah, man, you make it. They must say your name. But he's smart enough to say, where's the money?
But he went from Jamaica to Trinity
to Guyanese to English accent.
Boy.
Bye. Because Trinity say boy. Right?
But I just want to bring that quick one to your attention. Yo, let's get out of here, though.
We love hip hop.